And here we are, the final episode of the Ambition series. Will we get all the answers to our questions? Well, Gibson has been stringing us along and retconning things as he went, so I doubt it. But at least this episode is a return to the classic Ambition gameplay style. Alright, let's start this game up. Oh no, Angie's coming back to haunt Yale! Grab a proton pack. This bitch is toast.
But she didn't kill me.
Spoilers? Also, Bridget is insane and guilty by association as far as I'm concerned.
If he thinks you're getting close, he'll strike again.
Whoa! That statue has someone trapped in it. The killer strikes again. Man, this is some avant-garde shit here.
The prosecutor will now...
Ah, good. I'm glad to see Officer Nostrils is here as well. Ooh, holy crap, who woke up the Crypt Keeper? And why does it sound like he's speaking in an auditorium? Ambition, Episode 10, now filmed in X-Rayo Vision.
This was not a crime of passion. This was a carefully planned and meticulously executed.
Objection? Have you ever met Bridget? She's neither of those.
In her heinous plan.
Sir, do you mind stepping out of the cave that you're speaking in so the jury can actually hear you? Thanks.
Her children. She drugged him, strapped dynamite to his chest, and splattered beet juice on his wall. What's going on?
And what's strapped around his waist is a dozen ballpark francs.
She knew him well enough to anticipate...
She also knew that he would refuse to take the dynamite off his body. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that not echoey enough? Here, let me try that again. She knew he would refuse to take the dynamite off his body.
She's trying to make me
there you go.
Bad. I want my kids back. Where is she?
Sir, you can't...
Where is that?
You know, I don't think the old man overlay theme is the best theme to use while playing Ambition. Maybe there's better DLC I can buy.
Good morning, Quincas International. Please
Freeze. Her plan was that either Hotruck would blow himself up, or he would be shot by the police. Her plan...
Spoilers!
Doesn't look all that good, does it? Lord, I know I don't deserve it, but if you'd put a mattress truck beneath me, I'd wash your feet. I'd wash the feet of anybody you told me to, Lord.
So, do mattresses normally have feathers in them?
Up for life, had it not been for the victim, Dr. Angelina Raleigh.
I found
Whoa! I think we've entered level 2 of this fever dream. It's a court case within a court case. Also, how does the prosecutor sound normal in the memory, but not now?
That man.
I am not suffering from delusions, you parochial quack.
Ted, be quiet.
I'm just a wretched pawn in your game, mister, and I'm not playing.
He believes his so-called God intervened with a mattress.
Do not use those bourgeois, ignorant, contemptuous tones about a blessed miracle.
Order, the prisoner will
She
refrain.
twisted what I've said, the sanctimonious Sally.
Ted, please.
You're fired.
Bailiff, remove the prisoner.
Bailiff, what are you doing?
A sham. I am the victim here.
Ah!
Dr. Raleigh, exposed
He's reading from a script. He's basically the Christopher Walken of video games.
experimental drug.
That isn't Walken himself, because I know Walken was at least in one video game. Oh, God, how can you mess up sounds this bad?
Okay, punk, let's take a walk.
Let's take a walk. Now let me just tilt in various directions real
You make
quick.
me come in
Okay,
and
good.
drag you out, I'm gonna be a very unhappy camper.
I'm gonna be a sad panda.
You know know what happens to prisoners of an unhappy camper?
And back to reality with Skeletor.
Custody, Bridget Hothrop realized that she had a problem and an opportunity. Her problem was that Dr. Raleigh was pointing the police in her direction. Her opportunity was that the press had labeled Hothrop a dangerous madman, and he was once again at large. If Dr. Raleigh were to come to an unnatural end, Hothrop would be the most loyal.
How does anatomy work? Michael Gibson racks his brain trying to figure it out.
Are you ready for a kitten? The night of the murder, Bridget Hothrop was attending a fundraising dinner with her new boyfriend, Rolf.
Oh my god, his stomach. It looks like it was about to speak. In fact, I bet his stomach was the one that made that awful joke.
For sedation. I mean, sedition.
She was seen leaving around
Time,
9:30.
as depicted by a watch swinging.
Cannot satisfactorily
And you're
account
getting
for her
sleepy.
whereabouts
You'll give the
until
verdict
after
how I
1
want.
o'clock the next morning. At midnight, Dr. Raleigh and her fetus of 8 weeks were lying dead in the woods.
She died doing what she loved, sleeping in the grass.
Was a bracelet upon which was inscribed, "To Ted, love Bridget." The police were expected to conclude that the bracelet was ripped off Ted Hartrop's arm in the death struggle.
However, no one would ever want to wear this garbage. Nope, here comes Bridget's gun-toting mother.
Was stashed in the home of Bridget's mother.
Get off my lawn!
Ain't nobody here wanna buy nothing. Go away.
Bridget Hothrop had clawed it back when they divorced.
She gave it to him and I made her get it back when she come home with the kids. It was up in her box only 2 days ago. How'd you get it?
Ladies and gentlemen, only one
That
person
one person
could have
is
paid the
me,
bracelet
because I hate
at
Ted.
the
He
scene
sucks.
of the crime. Only one person wanted Ted Hothrop locked up and Dr. Raleigh silenced. That one person is none other than Bridget Hothrop.
Oh, fuck you, Bridget, and your stupid wink.
Now it's
Hold
your
on,
turn.
let me just zoom in the frame here.
You must now present your case in Bridget's defense.
But I really don't want to.
You need to expose the hole in the prosecution.
I mean, duh.
Your first witness is Bridget's mother. Good luck.
Oh god, I'm gonna need it. Actually, speaking of weird faces, what's going on with the stenographer?
Didn't kick a dog. There's no way she killed nobody.
Where's the option for her to take out her shotgun? Oh, it's option 3.
Well, I don't keep no diary. One day kind of slides into the next, but I expect I did what I usually does. I get up, do my stretches, eat breakfast, watch Canada AM, and then
I think someone forgot to capitalize AM. It reads Canada AM to me.
visit the post. Then I get back, eat lunch, and watch The Young and the Restless. I usually fall asleep and wake up to Oprah, and then I get up, I fix supper, I eat, I do the dishes, watch Jeopardy. Although I
Rest in
can't
peace, Alex Trebek.
quite get much of them right. I say my prayers and I go to bed.
I wonder if Gibson was inspired by Phoenix Wright when coming up with
No,
this.
I don't believe in locks. Locks force you to break windows.
They're the devil's
down to broke
playthings.
glasses, my ticker off.
Alright, going with option 2.
Yeah, I expect that's exactly what happened.
Objection.
I mean, isn't this whole trial based on hearsay and hypothetical scenarios?
The witness's conclusion. The defense has established only the possibility that somebody else could have taken the bracelet.
Okay, so then you do admit that it could happen, Mr. Judge.
You're pretty smart. You planted the possibility in the jury's mind that somebody could have stolen the bracelet.
I won!
To incriminate Bridget. You're doing well and promoted to...
Nice! I wonder how leveled up I need to be to fight Rolf's stomach.
Could it be dead or could it be that other creature?
Sounds like Bridget knows how to pick 'em.
Luck with the fellas. That big shot, Ralph, Tinker, Clinker, whatever.
Wait, is it Rolf or Ralph? They're clearly different names.
'Cause I know a snake when I see one.
Have you seen him without a shirt on? It's disturbing.
Yeah, well, that may be a pillar of the community, but that don't make him any gentleman.
Objection.
Man, I can't get any conversation started with this asshole.
You have cautioned your witness.
A real gentleman would give her a diamond, not that other stuff.
Order.
Other stuff like experimental
This court
drugs.
is not a forum for your grievances. Kindly restrict your remarks to the questions posed to you. Counselor, do you have any further questions?
What gives? I'll tell you what gives. He gave her dope and dynamite, that's what. Just
Order! Madam, that is an incredible accusation. Did you actually witness Mr. Clink give?
no. I never, but Bridget told me.
Then your testimony is hearsay and not admissible. The jury will disregard...
It's true. The whole thing was his idea. He set her up.
The demon that is Rolf's stomach is about to strike the entire courtroom down.
Testimony from the record. We're adjourned until
Haha,
tomorrow.
fools! I've wasted an entire day of your time. You won't be forgetting anything.
You've made quite a breakthrough.
Breakthrough.
You've exposed
Like her
the
testimony getting thrown out.
Just a bit player in a deeper conspiracy involving the industrialist Rolf Klink.
Ralph Clink and his evil counterpart, Ralph Chunk, the stomach.
Next episode, you'll get a chance to...
Wait, next episode? Ruh-roh. No. I rate this poorly. Oh, she meant next part. Time for part 2, I
Your
guess.
next witness is Dr. Russell. You will recall that Dr.
Ha!
Russell was a
Joke's on
colleague.
you because I don't
He was
remember
jealous
anything
of my
about
work
you.
and interfered with my funding. He may know how Bridget got a hold of the Paxwick.
Is Paxwick the best you could come up with, Gibson? Gah! I'm super interested in that potato guy's backstory. I wish they would focus on him more. I'm not one to malign the dead, but Dr. Riley is the worst doctor ever. Just saying.
knows where it didn't belong. But that's just my opinion. She was doing some unauthorized research on a drug called Paxwick. The drug has
Man,
broad
that Skip the
commercial
Bridget
applications
link
and
looks
is
super
effective at
tempting.
present. Dr. Raleigh was determined to see it fail with the regulators. Paxwick's was being funded by the Somaplex Corporation.
I'm getting
which
the
of
stuff
course
vibes
is
here.
owned by-
I'm just waiting for Chocolate Chip Charlie to make an appearance at this point. I would honestly welcome that at this point.
I was never privy to her precise findings.
It looks like
Yet
he's reading from
every
cue cards or a
document
teleprompter with the way his eyes are
I
moving.
understand, went absent without leave upon her demise. That's an interesting question.
Well, thank you.
There was, of course, that weaselly police detective Duke somebody or other.
Alright, time to come up with some beefcake names for Duke. Duke Strongarm. Whip Slag Cheek. Fist Butt Steak. Smash Fizzlebee. Oh, that's enough. He's not that interesting.
He would have had access to her apartment after the murder. Just a thought.
Alright then, I rest my case. It was Duke.
Objection. The question is hypothetical. Counsel is imputing the credibility of a police officer by furiously inventing some sort of...
Listen here, Lurch. You shut your mouth so I can work my magic.
I hope you realize that you are paddling into some very dangerous waters here. Call your next witness, and if you can provide this court with legitimate testimony to back
This whole court is out of order. Oh, wait.
I will let it proceed. However, I'm warning you, if this is simply a fishing expedition, I'll haul your canoe out of the water and spank you with the paddle.
Promise?
Witness, call Ted Hartrup.
No!
It's my unfortunate duty to inform the court that Mr. Hartrup is not available at the present time.
What do you mean he's unavailable? Is he not incarcerated?
It pains me to inform the court that he escaped
Oh, Ted.
35 minutes ago.
Oh, not again. What's wrong with you people?
Order.
When will you people wake up and...
Silence.
Bridget again saying what we're
I
all
will not
thinking.
tolerate another outburst from your
God, just
client.
lock her up then. End this
Make
madness.
fools of you before you reevaluate your procedures.
Mrs. Hartrup, one more outburst from you and I'll hold you in contempt.
I'm sorry, Judge, but it does strain one's credibility to get a dangerous...
Mrs. Hartrup,
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
come on, Judge.
I'm sure
Follow
you're just
through.
as incredible as I am.
the word is incredulous and stop. I will not hear another word from you unless sanctioned by this
So
court.
let's call Bridget.
Who's your next witness? Oh, I might have guessed.
Call Bridget Hartrup.
Man, what a cast of characters. I hope we see Duke as a DLC character for Smash Brothers.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God?
I pray to you, almighty and merciful
Oh
Judge,
my God,
that
get
you
on with
shine
it.
light through me into the darkness of this courtroom, and illuminate the way and the truth through
The
my
whole truth and
words.
nothing but the
This is
truth.
what I
Bridget
do
burst into
will
flames.
suffice, Mrs. Hartrup.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Just say I do.
Could you please repeat the oath so that there's
Can we
no
just sentence her to
confusion what I'm
death by
saying I
firing
do?
squad at this point?
Do you swear to tell the truth?
Hold up, let me just slide on out of the
and
frame
nothing
here.
but
Pardon
the
me.
truth? So help you God?
Yes, I mean, I do.
Did I do good, Judge?
I assumed he'd get arrested immediately.
I mean, I assumed he would just blow up and I wouldn't have to deal with any of this.
He's a
I
dangerous
mean,
man, and I
no.
don't trust him with the kids, and the law's a fool.
He's a dangerous man. Please pay no mind to me strapping dynamite to him to frame him, though.
But you have to understand a mother has to protect her
Mrs.
children.
Hartrup, stop the editorializing and just answer the question.
I just want the jury to
Stop
understand
talking!
protecting
Silence.
my children.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
You are trying my patience.
I'm sorry.
Let's go with option 3.
I gave him a powerful tranquilizer.
Tell you, this game feels like it was given a powerful
Why are you
tranquilizer.
asking me that?
I need more of those
Supposed to be
Gibson
asking
outbursts.
questions
Ah, that's better.
Counselor, do you need a moment to consult with your client? Oh, for heaven's sake. In all my years on the bench, Counselor, I've never...
You know, at this
witnessed
point, I
such
hope there's
a
an
lack
option to
of
beat myself up in the
preparation
bathroom to
and
get out of
such
having to
a
complete the trial. I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind?
I'll have you replaced before declaring a mistrial. So, take your 10 minutes and get your act together. Court
Knowing
is
Gibson, this
adjourned
scene will
for 10
probably
minutes
last an
recess.
entire 10 minutes.
What the heck are you doing?
Whoa,
You're supposed
how
to
are you
make
able to
me
control your
not
body and
drag
float
me
like
through the
that?
whole nightmare of rescuing my kids from that maniac.
I don't know, option 2?
I got it from a friend, and it wasn't Rolf Quincas.
It was
They were barking
Ralph.
Up the wrong tree, totally. Ted killed that woman, and now he's loose, and my kids are in danger. What are you gonna do about that?
I would probably just close the browser, man. I love how the entire world just shifts
Someone
around the
who's
characters like
obviously
that.
more
It's kind of neat.
resourceful than you are.
Oh, wait a minute. You're insulting me now after all the crap you pulled in there?
Oh my goodness! If you're so intelligent, why are you asking questions that will
Ma'am,
get
please
you
back up.
killed? Oh really? Do you think it's just
Yes,
a
really.
coincidence that Ted is loose again? He's loose because there's about to be another murder. And guess who?
See,
the
it's things
victim
like
is going to
this
be
that make you seem really suspicious.
Court's back in session. Let's go.
Let's move on with this. Ah!
Wow, I'm very impressed how you've taken charge. You lured Bridget in with your sense of humor about proficiency.
Is that what I
You
did?
knocked her off balance by telling her that she's not as smart as she thinks she is.
Ah, so she
That
just needed to hear the
combination
truth.
led her
I
to
see.
you with her best shot that Ted is being set up to take the rap.
Pace yourself, Angie.
Instead of
It's okay to
showing
pause or
weakness,
slow
you
down.
told her how you were 2 steps from checkmate. That is very bold.
Yeah, but I was
hope you know
lying.
what you're doing.
2 moves from checkmate. All right, go ahead.
All
is back in session.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Counsel, do you wish to resume questioning your client?
No, let's all have lunch.
Objection! Your Honor, Detective.
No, not Detective
Crabtree has nothing to
Crabtree.
do with it.
Marriage Counselor
Counsel,
Crabtree.
I've already warned you once about this. You can put Detective Crabtree on the stand tomorrow morning.
Ha, suck
But
it, prosecutor.
If you throw mud without advancing your case, you'll be digging your own grave.
Did I just end the court case for the day? Is the prosecutor not going to ask questions? Did Gibson do any research on court proceedings? I don't know why I'm complaining though, because it's actually moving the plot along. Oh, what in the fresh hell is this? Either Gibson is being lazy here and didn't feel like drawing new characters, and I'm using the term draw loosely, or he's going to do something insensitive. I'm going to guess it's the latter. Excuse me. Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior? Oh, please say they got Ted.
Holy smokes. Jeez, are you all right? Can you give me a lift out of
Oh,
here?
sure. I would love to aid a known criminal.
No, I've chosen to do the Lord's work, and I'm determined to fulfill my mission.
I even have a new dynamite vest.
I think you're right, but the Lord works in mysterious ways. There's no time to chat. Let's get out of here and I'll explain.
Let's discuss this over dinner. Your treat.
Oh, don't be afraid. You're safe with me. I'll take the keys and deliver you to the shadow of death.
See,
from the
you're
shadow
completely
of death.
safe. That's my Ted impression, by the way. You know, I should actually just end the video here. It seems more fitting than continuing.
Can you give me a lift out of here?
You fool! Don't you remember what happened last time?
Oh, Lord.
F this, I'm out of here. Wait a minute, how does that work? Did our character do that?
They're both dead.
That's not a response to what I chose.
This is the gun that killed them.
Let me just point this right at you.
Cowardly bastard must have thrown it out when he drove by. I've got nothing to lose now. I've
Oh,
gotta
so
get
Ted
my
is a
kid.
psychotic
You're gonna
asshole.
help me. Are you out of your mind? I didn't kill anyone, and you're my witness. You've gotta help me now. Let's go.
Not helping you with anything, Ted. Option 3 should be available anytime you talk to
I'm
Ted.
not making any sense, am I? You're beginning to sound like my ex-wife. Holy smokes, that's fiendish. So what should we do?
You should go lay down in traffic.
Geez, you are one hell of a human being. You know that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Damn,
I'm a
if I let that
negotiation
bastard
master.
hurt, I won't cut and run and leave you to face that bastard alone. All right, good luck, little buddy.
Oh, God. I don't want to be his friend. I feel dirty now. Such amazing sound effects by Gibson.
Hey, not so fast. You look like you've seen a ghost.
Nope, just a couple of stiffs.
Is that right? Well, I'm going down to the parking garage, and if I discover any vandalism, you'll be my first suspect.
What cop in their right mind would say this to someone?
Is that right? Let's you and
Wouldn't
go
I
down
get
and
charged
have a
with
look.
something bad for evading this question originally?
You want to talk about baseball at a time like this? You know what I think? I think you're a pinko socialist agitator.
Hey, fuck you,
poking
I'm not a
around where you
commie.
don't belong. So where did this alleged murder take place?
Sir, do you mind turning the echo down?
You say you're hallucinating and you think you're okay to drive? That's a good idea. Let's get back in the elevator and I'll get you a cab.
Dude, I told you I was trying to get a cab in the first place. Ugh, please stop staring at me.
You ought to keep your nose clean.
Remember, kids, crack is whack. Don't do coke.
Nobody likes conspiracies. You take care now.
How do cameras pan?
Taxi over here. Where do you want to go, bud?
I kind of wish we were listening to what the cab driver was listening to. It looks like he's really enjoying it.
No problem. You relax. You leave
That's
driving
not
to
how
me.
mirrors work.
It's a crazy world. Everything upside down. Don't you worry about anything.
Watch out for that bed!
All rise. This court is back in session.
Do we have to swear this guy in? Nah, he's fine.
I was at the lab investigating a complaint of corporate espionage and leaked formulas to Somaplex's
So wait, Duke
competitor.
leaked info to their competitor?
I'm not sure. I suppose it was the
How
head of
don't you
security.
know that?
I don't know. Why don't you give them a call and find out for yourself?
Because I'm asking you, numbnuts.
Listen, doofus. Do you think if
Uh,
I
it's
interviewed
pronounced
the head of
Dupois.
security, I would have forgotten his name? Counsel, the
God, back
witness
off and let me do my
has
job.
told you that he doesn't know the name of the head of security at Somaplex. Let's move on, or would you like a moment to call the company and find out the name for yourself? Counsel, I believe that witness has answered your question. To the
Why is
best of
everyone
his
against me
ability.
here?
Let's move on. Counsel, you are splitting hairs and trying my patience. The witness
Oh, so
will
now it's a
answer the
valid
question.
question?
I'm confused.
I
What
don't
was the
know. I'm
question?
confused too.
I already told you. Yes, I interviewed the head of security. Thank you, Detective Crabtree. I believe that is a straightforward answer. Let's move on. I know what you're trying to do.
Can
No,
you
I don't
tell
think I
me?
did.
Because I'm not sure.
This is absurd. It was months ago. But I'm sure I probably did make a note of some kind. That would have been correct procedure.
Then just say yes.
All right, yes, I did make a note of the complaint in my notebook. Whoop-dee-doo, but no, I
Jesus,
don't have it
this is
with me.
exhausting.
You really are an incompetent nitwit.
Is
Your
nitwit
Honor,
really
I
the
have
best
nothing
you could
to
come
add
up
to
with?
this
It's a
case,
legitimate
and
question.
I sincerely hope you're not going to allow this attorney to delay the inevitable by adjourning these proceedings so that I can search for my notebook. Detective Crabtree, your duty is to answer the questions posed to you.
Oh, so now you're on my
Require a
side.
notebook to recall the answers to very simple questions. Then you should have brought it with you. All right, I'll get the notebook, but this is a waste of time. How much time do you need? 24 hours. Counselor, I must say I am
24 hours to find a
delay
notebook.
these
Incredible.
proceedings. What exactly do you expect to prove with this notebook?
That Duke has poor penmanship, therefore he's the killer. And have you not been listening, Judge? Jeez, everyone in this series is incompetent.
Detective Crabtree, I must say I am surprised at the evasiveness of your testimony. Defense counsel has made some very serious allegations against you. I assume
You want to try that
you would like
again,
to discredit
Judge?
with the
No, just
production
keep
of your
rolling?
notebook.
Alright.
If you fail to produce it by tomorrow morning, or if this court finds any evidence that
Duke
you
stares
have in
lovingly
any
at the
way
player.
tampered with its contents, I will have you charged and jailed forthwith. Do you understand me?
Everything except forthwith, sir.
You'll have the notebook tomorrow morning. Good. Court is adjourned until tomorrow morning. You're not listening. My wife and daughter were here yesterday. They were dressed like this.
How do you expect me to identify them under
Oh,
something
boy.
like that?
They did not come home. Something bad has happened.
I think the hardest belief to suspend is that taxis are blue. Maybe they're just different where Gibson is from. Duke?
How's it going?
Fine.
Because I'm a terrorist.
Oh my god. Oh god, I'm choking. So wait, Duke really is a bad guy? Incredible. Oh, tough guy Duke is looking to take out my kneecaps. Two very hard choices here.
All right, smarty pants, figure this. Why do so many smart people wind up dead?
Ted appearing after that statement does not indicate he's smart. Also, why is Ted here in a police car?
What kind of deal?
It's a new car. Oh yeah. Let's pin the murder on someone else.
He didn't do it, and he's got an
alibi. Duke. This is ambition. We can make anything up, and the characters will believe it.
Just a minute. What, do you think I'm stupid?
Yes!
Run off? Come here. Okay, let's go.
What's the problem?
There's no problem. The lawyer wants to withdraw the question about the notebook and pin everything on Yale Johnson.
I thought it was about to zoom in on his stomach.
And he's innocent.
No one in this game is innocent. That's actually one of the options.
I'm aware of that, and it's truly unfortunate. But that doesn't make him a killer.
Yeah, it gives him motive. Let's just let the stupid jury decide.
Oh, I'm afraid I disagree. If one were to weigh all the circumstantial evidence, Ted Hartrop would be the most likely suspect.
While I agree, I don't want to deal with Ted anymore.
Really? Why do you say that?
He's a loose cannon! If you put your faith in the heart of the cards, you will never lose. No matter what!
It is unwise to bet against a man with luck. What about your client? Is she lucky?
If she plays her cards right.
I like you. You have brains and ambition.
Name drop.
You think Bridget is about to be acquitted. I think you may be right. And you think Hartrop's unnatural good fortune may shield him, and therefore protect you.
I mean, why not? Sounds about as logical as anything else.
Take chances. So that leaves us with my son-in-law, whom you correctly attribute with motive, capability, and opportunity. Very well. If you segue out of this business with Detective Crabtree's notebook and paint Yale as the most
it's like he's using air quotes when he says notebook, but they didn't actually animate that.
Duke, please ensure this lawyer gets
Oh God, Duke, what are you looking at?
Oh, one more thing. We have a plan, yes? If you stray from it tomorrow, you'll find yourself lost in the woods. You understand?
No?
Let's go. You're not home free yet, not by a long shot.
I can't hear you over the approaching band. Ah!
All rise. This court is back in session.
Detective Crabtree, do you have your notebook?
Yes, sir.
Very well. Counselor, you may resume your questions.
Hold it! I have new evidence.
I beg your pardon?
Counselor, the trial was delayed a full day because you wanted Detective Crabtree to produce his notebook and inform this court about
Well, I said I had new evidence.
Security at Somaplex. Oh, for heaven's sake! Counselor, you have wasted enough time in this courtroom. You have 1 hour to wrap up your case.
Yes, it was reported stolen, but the keys were in it.
So stolen.
Call Yale Johnson.
So are Yale and Helen not actually going to question that the marriage counselor that they saw in the last episode is on the stand and is actually a detective?
11:30 p.m.
I mean, I guess technically you weren't supposed to use Duke, but
Helen and I
whatever.
decided to go home.
And is it true that your wife murdered someone with a violin?
I discovered that it was stolen, so I went to the police to report it.
Was that before or after the Chinese food? Or was it a night of reckless abandon?
My wife suffers from tempestuous mood swings, which set upon her suddenly and without warning. I've long ago abandoned any ambition to decipher the
And another name drop. I guess I'll go with option 2. They all seem the
I don't think I'm
same.
qualified to answer that question.
Why doesn't the judge say something about that BS answer?
You'd have to ask her that.
Your Honor, the defense is asking the wrong...
Seriously, how can he get away with ignoring the questions, and why doesn't Helen have an outburst now?
Counsel, you must either
Thank
rest your case or try again.
Wait, I thought I only had 1 hour. Now I can just start the entire case over? Oh yeah, let's end this mess.
Very well. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it is now time for you to begin your deliberations. You have heard from the prosecution that Mrs. Hartruck's motive...
Do you think
How does her body do that?
How can you say that?
Because this is ambition. No one wins.
You can't let them convict me.
They're back. That's the fastest deliberation I've ever seen.
God, even the jury is done with this game.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a unanimous decision?
Yes, we have.
Would the defendant please rise? In the charge of murder, how do you find?
Guilty, Your Honor. No, I'm innocent. You blew it. I'm innocent.
Ah, fitting end.
Call Yale Johnson.
I had a brief discussion with Dr. Rowley, and she left the office around 11:30 p.m. About the same time that my wife arrived, actually. Helen and I decided to go home and get some Chinese food. When I looked for my car, I discovered that it was stolen, so I went to the police to report it. The keys were left in the car.
Who leaves their keys in the car?
Yes.
Oh, F you, Yale, and your one-word answers.
I was afraid the insurance wouldn't cover the loss if they knew the keys were left in the car.
Ah, they're turning on you, bro.
I am not a liar.
I have several episodes of Ambition that say otherwise. Plus, your wife may have differing thoughts.
Broke off our relationship, and she was upset.
So I
She
put her
tried
in a
to hit me, and
chokehold.
I
Simple,
restrained her.
really.
I would never hurt her. Yes.
Order.
I didn't kill her. I love... I liked her very much. She was a friend. I would never, ever hurt her.
Do I presume correctly that at this point the defense...
Yes, please.
Do you wish to cross-examine?
No, Your Honor.
Ah, thank you, weird man. Yes, let's end this.
Of the jury, it is now time for you to begin your deliberations. You have heard from the prosecution that Mrs. Hartruck's motive...
Do you think we're gonna win?
Hopefully saying yes this time actually leads to a not guilty
They're back.
verdict.
That's the fastest deliberation I've ever seen.
Already? Is that a good sign?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, have you reached a unanimous decision?
Yes, we have.
Would the defendant please rise? In the charge of murder, how do you find?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Can we still get her psychiatric help? Ma'am, please reattach your head and back away from me.
Hey, big fella.
Again with the big fella.
For the murder of Dr.
I didn't kill her.
Yeah, save it for the jury.
Congratulations. You won the case. The
You're
only
damn right I
fact
did.
based on
Flawlessly,
your
too.
argument, they will convict
Seriously, I'm not
you
listening
of
to you.
wrongdoing.
La 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 la. Stop talking, stop talking.
Yale did not do it.
Are you basing that on the fact that Yale said he was innocent? I mean, I guess Rolf did do it, but still. And I guess you would know who did it, but still. All right, short answers, yes, no, and this is the last Ambition episode. So it all ends with the wrong man going to jail. Oh, God, yes, let's please escape. So that was the Ambition series, and what a series it was. It's weird to say, but Gibson has actually won awards for his Flash games, although I'm not sure if he won them for the Ambition series. And for better or for worse, the story never gets a proper conclusion. So I hope you all enjoyed the playthrough of this series. I sure didn't.